When we talk about acne and blackheads, most people think it's all about what's happening on the surface, those pesky bumps, oily spots, and clogged pores staring back at you in the mirror. But the truth is, what you see is only half the story. The real action is happening underneath the skin, in the oil glands and hair follicles that make up your pore structure. Every pore is like a tiny tunnel lined with skin cells and connected to an oil gland. That oil, called sebum, has an important job. It keeps your skin hydrated, soft, and protected. The problem begins when that natural oil mixes with dead skin cells and bacteria, creating the perfect recipe for congestion. Think of it like a traffic jam under your skin. The oil wants to flow freely, but dead cells and debris start to block its path. The more congestion builds, the more pressure you feel, and soon enough, you've got a visible bump, or what we call a blackhead or pimple. A blackhead happens when that plug is open to the air, causing the oil to oxidize and turn dark. A whitehead, on the other hand, stays closed off under the surface, forming that raised little bump we all love to hate. Now, this doesn't mean your skin is dirty or that you're doing something wrong. Acne isn't about poor hygiene, it's about imbalance. Hormones play a huge role during puberty, menstrual cycles, or even stressful periods in adulthood. Hormone levels fluctuate, signaling your oil glands to go into overdrive. That excess oil combined with everyday buildup sets the stage for breakouts. Stress, too, can make things worse. It triggers cortisol, which increases oil production and inflammation. Add sweat, pollution, and pore clogging makeup into the mix, and you can see why those breakouts seem to appear overnight. Understanding these triggers is powerful because it helps you realize that treating acne isn't just about reacting to what's visible. It's about managing what's happening beneath the skin surface. When people rush to scrub or pop, they're actually making things worse by damaging the skin barrier and spreading bacteria. Instead, it's about finding ways to calm inflammation, balance oil production, and keep the pores clear without stripping or irritating your skin. Let's take a step back and think about your daily routine. How often do you touch your face without realizing it? How often do you clean your phone, your pillowcases, or makeup brushes? Small details like these can make a surprising difference because bacteria and dirt easily transfer to the skin, feeding the cycle of breakouts. Acne thrives in an environment where pores are congested and the skin barrier is compromised. So, maintaining that balance, hydration, cleanliness, and gentle care is your first real line of defense. The skin is incredibly intelligent. It tries to correct itself constantly. But when it's bombarded with harsh products or overly aggressive treatments, it can't maintain that natural equilibrium. The key is to support the skin's healing process instead of fighting against it. That means using non-comedogenic products that don't clog pores, keeping your hands off your face, and letting your skin breathe. When you understand what your skin needs, it becomes much easier to choose treatments that actually work rather than just temporarily mask the problem. What I want people to realize is that acne isn't a sign of failure, it's a signal. Your skin is communicating something about your internal balance, your habits, and sometimes even your stress levels. Listening to it instead of attacking it changes everything. That's why the most effective remedies don't just remove a pimple. They restore your skin's natural rhythm. Once you identify your triggers, whether it's hormonal changes, over-cleansing diet, or stress, you can start making simple, targeted adjustments that make your skin stronger over time. And let's not forget, patience is essential. You didn't get acne overnight, and it won't disappear overnight either. The skin renews itself in cycles, so consistent care is what ultimately transforms it. There's no magic fix, just science, discipline, and the right understanding of how your skin functions. When you treat your skin with the same care and attention you give to your health, it rewards you by finding its balance again. Because once you truly understand what's happening beneath the surface, you stop fighting your skin and start working with it. And that's when clear, confident skin finally starts to become your reality. One of the most overlooked parts of any skincare routine is cleansing. It sounds so simple, right? Wash your face, rinse, and you're done. But here's where so many people go wrong. They treat cleansing like a quick chore instead of the foundation of clear skin. What you do in those few minutes can either help your skin thrive or throw it completely off balance. I see it all the time. People scrub too hard, use products that strip away all their natural oils, and then wonder why their skin feels tight, flaky, or even oilier afterward. It's because when you over-cleanse, your skin goes into panic mode. It thinks it's being deprived of moisture, so it compensates by producing even more oil. That extra oil then clogs your pores, and you're right back where you started. Only now your skin barrier is weaker and more irritated. The truth is, healthy cleansing isn't about being aggressive, it's about being consistent and gentle, giving your skin exactly what it needs to stay balanced. Imagine your skin as a protective shield. It's constantly exposed to dirt, sweat, sunscreen, makeup, and environmental pollution. All of that builds up throughout the day. settling into your pores and creating the perfect conditions for acne and blackheads. So yes, cleansing is essential, but the right kind of cleansing. You want to lift away impurities without damaging the natural oils that keep your skin hydrated and strong. Start by choosing the right cleanser for your skin type. If your skin is oily or acne prone, look for formulas with salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, ingredients that clear out pores and reduce bacteria. If you're dry or sensitive, opt for a creamy, hydrating cleanser that soothes instead of foams. And for combination skin, gel cleansers with mild surfactants are ideal. They strike the balance between clean and comfortable. Avoid products with alcohol or harsh sulfates, as they can strip the skin and cause rebound oiliness. One technique that's incredibly effective, especially at night, is double cleansing. The first cleanse removes sunscreen, makeup, and surface oils, while the second actually purifies the skin. For the first step, use an oil-based cleanser or micellar water. It breaks down stubborn residue without tugging or scrubbing. Then follow with a gentle water-based cleanser to clean deep within the pores. You'll be amazed at how much clearer and smoother your skin feels when it's truly clean, not just washed. The timing of your cleansing routine also matters. Twice a day is usually enough, once in the morning to refresh and once before bed to remove buildup. Cleansing too often can backfire by drying out your skin or triggering irritation. And here's something many people overlook. How you wash matters just as much as what you wash with. Use lukewarm water, not hot, because heat can strip away essential moisture and inflame your skin. Massage your cleanser in small circular motions for about 30 to 60 seconds. That gentle friction helps loosen up dirt and oil without damaging the surface. Then pat, don't rub. Your face dry with a clean towel. Small adjustments like these protect the skin barrier and reduce breakouts over time. Think of cleansing as the reset button for your skin. Every time you do it correctly, you're giving your pores a clean slate to absorb treatments and moisturizers more effectively. Without that proper cleansing step, even the best serums or spot treatments can't penetrate as well as they should. It's like painting on a dirty wall. It doesn't matter how expensive the paint is, the surface isn't ready. But cleansing isn't just about technique, it's about mindset. Instead of treating it like a race, think of it as a moment to care for your skin. That shift alone changes how your skin responds. When you slow down and use the right motions and products, your skin stays calm, hydrated, and more resilient. Over time, you'll notice fewer breakouts, less oiliness, and that subtle glow that comes from balance rather than dryness. So, if you're struggling with acne or blackheads, take a closer look at your cleansing routine. Are you giving your skin what it needs, or are you unintentionally stressing it out? Because the path to clear skin doesn't start with harsh treatments or complicated regimens. It starts right here, with how you cleanse. Treat your skin gently, respect its natural balance, and it will respond in kind. Clean skin isn't about washing harder, it's about washing smarter. And once you get that part right, everything else you do for your skin starts to work better. If there's one step that can completely transform the texture and clarity of your skin, it's exfoliation. It's like hitting the refresh button, removing that dull, congested layer sitting on top, and allowing the healthy, radiant skin underneath to shine through. The problem is, most people either skip it entirely or go overboard. They think the harder they scrub, the cleaner their skin will be, and that couldn't be further from the truth. True exfoliation isn't about force, it's about precision and understanding how to renew your skin without damaging it. Your skin naturally sheds dead cells every few weeks, but that process can slow down because of age, hormones, or buildup from oils and products. When those dead cells don't shed properly, they pile up mixed with sebum and clog your pores. That's where blackheads and breakouts begin. Exfoliation helps that natural process along. It clears away the debris and keeps your pores open so that oil can flow freely instead of getting trapped. The trick is finding the method that works for your skin type and using it at the right frequency. There are two main types of exfoliation, physical and chemical. Physical exfoliation involves using scrubs, brushes, or tools to manually remove dead skin cells. The key here is to be gentle. A soft scrub with fine particles or a silicone brush used lightly can smooth the surface without tearing the skin. On the other hand, harsh scrubs with rough, jagged grains can create microtears, leaving your skin red, inflamed, and more prone to breakouts. You should never feel raw after exfoliating. Your skin should feel clean, refreshed, and comfortable. Chemical exfoliation works a little differently. It uses active ingredients like alpha-hydroxy acids, BAs, and beta-hydroxy acids, ACE, to dissolve the glue that holds dead skin cells together. AHAs, such as glycolic or lactic acid, work on the surface, brightening and evening out your tone. BHAs, like salicylic acid, go deeper into the pores, breaking down excess oil and unclogging blackheads. These are especially effective for acne-prone or oily skin because they target congestion where it starts. What makes chemical exfoliants so powerful is that they work without the friction of scrubbing, making them ideal for sensitive or reactive skin types. But here's where a lot of people trip up. They exfoliate too often. It's easy to get addicted to that smooth feeling right after, but your skin needs time to recover between sessions. Over-exfoliating weakens your barrier, leading to irritation, dryness, and more breakouts. For most people, 2 to 3 times a week is enough. If you're using stronger chemical exfoliants, even once a week can make a big difference. Always follow exfoliation with hydration. Your skin is more absorbent afterward. So this is the best time for soothing serums and moisturizers to sink in deeply. One thing that's often overlooked is how exfoliation fits into your entire skincare routine. You don't want to combine too many active ingredients at once, like using an exfoliating acid and a retinoid in the same night, because that's a recipe for irritation. Instead, alternate. Use your exfoliant on one night, give your skin a break the next, and then use your treatment products after that. This balance keeps your skin in that healthy, renewed cycle without overwhelming it. If you're dealing with stubborn blackheads, exfoliation is your secret weapon. Salicylic acid in particular can penetrate through oil, clearing out those plugs that form deep inside the pores. Regular use keeps those pores from getting congested again. You might not see dramatic results overnight, but within a few weeks, your skin will feel smoother, your pores will appear smaller, and your overall tone will look brighter and more even. It's that steady, consistent rhythm that makes exfoliation so transformative. Even natural options can work well if used carefully. Honey, yogurt, or oatmeal masks offer mild exfoliation and hydration at the same time. But always patch test and remember that natural doesn't always mean gentle. Some ingredients can still irritate depending on your skin's sensitivity. The goal is to renew, not to strip. Think of exfoliation as training your skin to perform at its best. When you remove the dead weight, everything else, your serums, moisturizers, even your sunscreen, works better. Your skin starts to breathe again. It reflects light differently, looks smoother, and feels cleaner. That's not because you've changed your skin. It's because you've revealed what was already there, just hidden beneath layers of buildup and neglect. The real beauty of exfoliation lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require expensive tools or complicated steps. It's about creating space for your skin to renew itself naturally. And once you strike that balance between too little and too much, your skin responds with that effortless glow that no filter can fake. Because when you learn to exfoliate the right way, you don't just clear your skin, you set it free. There's something almost satisfying about the idea of clearing out your pores, right? Seeing that instant improvement, the skin looking smoother, the texture softer, and those black dots finally gone. But the truth is there's a right and wrong way to go about it. At home, steaming and extractions can be incredibly effective, but only if you approach them carefully and respectfully. The skin is delicate and every pore is a tiny structure that can easily become inflamed or damaged if handled roughly. The goal isn't to attack your skin, it's to coax it into releasing what's trapped inside. Let's start with steaming. This simple step can make a world of difference because it softens the debris inside your pores and loosens up blackheads, making them easier to remove without unnecessary force. You don't need fancy equipment. A bowl of hot water and a towel will do the trick. Just make sure the water isn't boiling hot. Steam for about 5 to 10 minutes, keeping your face at a comfortable distance so you feel warmth but not discomfort. This gentle heat increases circulation and opens the pores slightly, allowing sebum and buildup to move closer to the surface. It's also incredibly relaxing, a small act of self-care that prepares your skin for a deeper cleanse. Once your pores are softened, that's when you can move into extraction, but here's where you need to be cautious. Not every blackhead or blemish should be forced out. If something doesn't come out easily, stop. That's your skin telling you it's not ready. When you push too hard or squeeze at the wrong angle, you risk rupturing the pore wall beneath the surface, spreading bacteria, and turning a small clogged pore into an inflamed pimple. Instead, use gentle, controlled pressure. You can wrap your fingers in tissue or use a clean come-down extractor tool, pressing lightly on either side of the blackhead, never directly on top of it. If it's ready, it will come out with minimal resistance. If it doesn't, it's better left alone for another day after proper exfoliation and care. One thing I always remind people is that extraction should never hurt. Discomfort means you're going too deep. Think of it like guiding something out rather than forcing it. Your skin will always respond better to patience than aggression. After you finish, it's essential to soothe the area. Use a toner or gentle astringent to help close the pores and reduce bacteria. Aloe vera gel, witch hazel, or a calming serum with niacinamide are great options. They calm redness and support healing. Avoid heavy creams or makeup right after extractions. Your pores are open and more vulnerable, so let them breathe. Doing this properly at home can prevent the endless cycle of picking and scaring that so many people struggle with. Picking with dirty hands or nails is one of the fastest ways to spread bacteria and cause long-term marks. It's easy to get impatient, especially when you see a bump forming. But remember that the goal is long-term clarity, not shorm satisfaction. The best results come when you combine steaming and gentle extractions with a consistent skincare routine that prevents buildup from returning. Timing is everything. You don't want to steam and extract every day. Once a week is usually plenty for most skin types. Overdoing it can dry out or irritate your skin, which then leads to more oil production and more breakouts. And if you have active acne or open pimples, skip extraction altogether. You don't want to spread inflammation or damage healing skin. Focus instead on calming treatments and antibacterial care until your skin settles down. It's also worth remembering that not every blackhead needs to be removed manually. Some can be treated gradually through regular exfoliation and pore clearing ingredients like salicylic acid. The combination of chemical exfoliants and occasional steaming gives your skin the best of both worlds, deep cleansing without trauma. That's how you maintain results without constant pressure on your pores. When you treat your skin with care during this process, you'll notice something special happen. Over time, your pores begin to look smaller, your skin feels smoother, and that uneven texture starts to fade. It's not magic, it's balance. You're teaching your skin how to stay clear without constant irritation. The act of steaming and gentle extraction becomes less about removing imperfections and more about maintaining healthy, breathable skin. It's incredibly satisfying when you see that clear, smooth surface in the mirror and know you achieved it safely without harming your skin in the process. That's when you realize it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Because real skincare isn't about attacking your pores, it's about understanding them, respecting them, and helping them function the way they're meant to. When you work with your skin instead of against it, that's when it finally starts working for you. When it comes to treating acne and blackheads, not everything has to come from a bottle. Nature has given us some incredibly effective ingredients that, when used correctly, can help calm inflammation, fight bacteria, and purify the skin. The key word here is correctly, because even the most natural ingredients can cause irritation if used the wrong way or in the wrong combination. The goal is to enhance what your skin is already trying to do. Heal, balance, and renew itself using gentle, proven remedies that support that process. One of the most powerful natural ingredients for acne-prone skin is honey. It's not just sweet, it's a natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory powerhouse. When applied to the skin, it helps draw out impurities, kill acne, causing bacteria, and soothe redness. A simple honey mask, applied for 10 to 15 minutes a few times a week, can make a noticeable difference in calming breakouts. And if you mix it with a little cinnamon or turmeric, you add another layer of antibacterial protection and glow-boosting antioxidants. But always do a patch test first. Everyone's skin reacts differently, and you want to make sure your skin stays calm and comfortable. Another excellent natural remedy is tea tree oil. It's been studied for decades for its ability to fight acne, causing bacteria while reducing inflammation. A few drops diluted in a carrier oil or added to a toner can target breakouts without the harsh side effects of stronger synthetic treatments. But remember, tea tree oil is potent. Applying it directly to the skin can cause dryness or irritation, so always dilute it before use. Think of it as a natural spot treatment that gives you the benefits of a targeted antibacterial without over-drying your skin. Clay masks are another go-to remedy, especially when you're dealing with blackheads or excess oil. Bentonite and kaolin clays are two of the most popular types, and for good reason. They work like magnets, drawing out deep-seated impurities from your pores. A weekly clay mask can help detoxify your skin, shrink the appearance of pores, and absorb oil without stripping your natural moisture. To make it even more effective, mix the clay with a bit of apple cider vinegar or green tea instead of plain water. This combination enhances its purifying effect while keeping your skin balanced and refreshed. But don't leave the mask on until it cracks. Once it starts to dry at the edges, it's time to rinse. If you let it dry completely, it can pull too much moisture from your skin and lead to irritation. For those who like DIY approaches, aloe vera is a skin savior. It's cooling, calming, and helps speed up healing after a breakout. You can apply the pure gel directly from the plant or use products that contain a high concentration of it. Aloe also helps fade post-acne marks over time, making it perfect for soothing inflamed or irritated skin after cleansing or exfoliating. It's one of those ingredients that's both gentle and powerful, especially when your skin feels like it's been through too much. If you're looking for an ingredient to help with both acne and dullness, try green tea. Not just in your cup, but on your face. Green tea is full of antioxidants that help control oil, reduce redness, and protect the skin from free radicals. You can apply cooled green tea as a toner or mix the leaves with honey for a mild exfoliating mask. It's refreshing, natural, and supports your skin's own healing process. And let's not forget the importance of consistency with natural remedies. These aren't overnight fixes. They work gradually, nurturing the skin back into balance. The more regularly and patiently you use them, the better the results you'll see. Natural doesn't mean weak, it means gentle and sustainable. It means giving your skin what it needs without overloading it with harsh chemicals or unnecessary additives. There's also something grounding about using ingredients that come straight from nature. It connects you back to the basics, reminding you that your skin doesn't always need complicated solutions, just the right care in the right way. But it's important to remember that natural doesn't automatically mean safe for everyone. Some natural ingredients, like lemon juice or undiluted essential oils, can cause burns or sensitivity. So always approach DIY skincare with respect and awareness. Your skin deserves that level of care. When you combine these natural remedies with a consistent routine, gentle cleansing, proper exfoliation, and mindful extractions, you create an environment where your skin can truly thrive. You're not just treating breakouts, you're restoring balance. You're teaching your skin to stay calm, clean, and resilient. That's what long-term clear skin really comes from. Balance, not force. The real magic happens when you realize that simple, natural ingredients can do so much more than you thought. Because it's not about finding the most powerful product, it's about finding what truly works with your skin, not against it. If there's one truth that applies to every skin type, it's that consistency always wins. You can have the best products, the smartest techniques, and even the perfect routine, but if you're not consistent, your skin never really gets the chance to heal. Clear, healthy skin isn't built in a day. It's built slowly through small, daily habits that strengthen your skin's natural rhythm and prevent the cycle of breakouts from returning. It's not about perfection, it's about progress, about understanding what your skin needs and giving it that care every single day. So many people treat their skin only when there's a problem. They wait for a breakout to show up before they act, and then they attack it with harsh products and quick fixes. The problem with that approach is that it treats the symptom, not the cause. The real goal is prevention, keeping your skin so balanced that it never reaches that point of congestion and inflammation in the first place. That's where routine and consistency come in. Cleansing, exfoliating, hydrating, protecting. These are the pillars of healthy skin. And when you follow them regularly, your skin starts to trust you again. It becomes calmer, less reactive, and more predictable. One of the biggest mistakes people make is constantly switching products. They try something for a week, don't see instant results, and move on to the next thing. But skin doesn't work that way. It needs time to adjust, to repair, to respond. Each cycle of skin renewal takes about 4 to 6 weeks, so patience isn't just helpful, it's necessary. If you're always changing products before that cycle completes, you're disrupting your skin's balance and confusing its natural healing process. The best skincare routine isn't the one filled with the most expensive products, it's the one you actually stick to. And it's not just about what you put on your skin, it's about what you put in your body. Your skin reflects your internal health more than most people realize. Staying hydrated, eating nutrient-rich foods, and maintaining a balanced diet play a huge role in how your skin behaves. Foods high in antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamins A, C, and E support your skin from the inside out. On the other hand, too much sugar, dairy, and processed food can trigger inflammation and worsen breakouts. Even small changes like drinking more water or adding more greens to your meals can start to show up on your skin over time. Stress management is another part people often overlook. Stress triggers hormonal changes that increase oil production and inflammation, two key players in acne formation. So even if your skincare is perfect, chronic stress can undo your progress. Taking just a few minutes each day to breathe deeply, stretch, or disconnect from screens can make a surprising difference in how your skin looks and feels. Sleep matters too. Your skin repairs itself while you rest, so a good night's sleep isn't just good for your mind, it's a nightly treatment for your face. Then there's the habit of protection. Sun exposure, even when it doesn't cause burns, contributes to premature aging, inflammation, and post-acne pigmentation. Sunscreen should never be optional. Think of it as the final layer of defense in your routine. It protects all the progress you've made underneath. Choose one that feels light enough for daily use and reapply if you're outdoors for long periods. Healthy skin isn't just clear, it's strong, even toned, and protected. Another thing consistency gives you is awareness. When you follow a steady routine, you start to notice patterns. You learn what triggers your breakouts, whether it's stress, certain foods, hormonal changes, or even lack of sleep. You become more in tune with your skin's needs, and that self-awareness makes it easier to make small adjustments before problems escalate. That's what separates those who manage their skin from those who constantly battle it. Consistency builds intuition. There's something empowering about realizing that your skin isn't your enemy. It's a living, breathing organ that's constantly trying to protect you. Every pimple, every blackhead, every bit of oil, it's all part of your skin's natural defense system. The goal isn't to suppress it, but to support it. When you feed it well, rest it, cleanse it gently, and care for it consistently, it starts to thrive. It becomes resilient. It becomes yours again. It's easy to get discouraged when results don't show up right away. But remember, skin transformation is a journey, not a sprint. The progress you make day by day adds up quietly until one morning you look in the mirror and realize the difference. Your skin feels smoother, your confidence grows, and you finally see that glow you've been working toward. And it didn't come from one product or one treatment. It came from showing up for your skin every single day. Because in the end, the real secret to clear skin isn't a miracle ingredient or a viral trend, it's commitment. Consistency is the most powerful remedy of all.